Greetings and good day. How are you all doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Metal Gear Solid 2. Once again, we're just doing a casual run. Today's probably going to be a short one as well because I'm not feeling 100%. Uh, we left off after finishing the plant. We kind of went through the plant pretty quickly. There wasn't really much to go over when it, like, from what I could remember when it comes to Easter eggs and stuff like that. There's actually a couple that I forgot to mention because they, to me, weren't like 100% the best. One of them was you could run into the guards a certain way, the Marines, and like have them knock into each other like dominoes. You get caught immediately after that. That's why it's not really meh. Doesn't sound like Snake, does it? No. No, it does not. Also, try to pay attention to the way that Colonel Campbell's talking. Like I said, I'm gonna spoil shit, so bear that in mind. Hilariously enough, even though you good, I really am curious about why this glitch is happening. Like, so weird. There's a hole cut into the fence already. So, the cleaning materials sound worse than the fucking crude oil that they're cleaning up. You know? Why? Why? Now, when you hear the audio go like that, that's for whatever reason the emulator getting glitchy or staticky or whatever that is, which surprises me. Hear that? Foxhound, you know, the thing that was supposed to be disbanded back in '05, according to the lore, back in Metal Gear Solid 1 on Shadow Moses. Designated. You are now designated Raiden? 300 missions in VR. Same codec contact information as Metal Gear Solid. But yeah, I'm still fucked up from yesterday. I think I got too much heat, in all honesty. An exact quote, an exact quote from Metal Gear Solid 1. Again, just like Metal Gear Solid 1. You could imagine that this was like a previous conversation because it doesn't make sense to have this conversation now. You know what I mean? Then again, they don't really have a briefing like they used to. I kind of wish they did here and they would get through all that information in the briefing. Now, mind you, there's a couple things we can actually get. The first thing, if I'm not mistaken, is they're going to tell you how to swim. Let him do that. I like doing this early so we don't have to deal with it later. We can just swim. You listen to how his voice sounds? Right? Now, mind you, I'm trying to keep track to make sure that we don't get that audio glitch with the slowdown of the game, because I want to make a point. Colonel Campbell sounds a little, like, robotic, if you will. Anyways, down here somewhere, there it is. Thermal goggles. That is the earliest you can get the thermal goggles in the second part. Now, mind you, the thermal goggles, I think, are glitched out right now, because for whatever reason, there's a thing. Yeah, you see how they look right here? There's a button to press. Is it... Hold on, let me look this up really fast before I figure it out, because I might need to use the goggles in the future. I don't think I have to, right? But they're not supposed to look like this. My character's supposed to be red, and there's supposed to be a red tint around everything. Alright? So, that's what we got going on there. Let me double check something really quickly. Okay, we're good there. Recently, I made a slight adjustment to uh, basically the preview, the stream preview. And I wanted to make sure that everything's working how I want it to be working. Also, there's a couple of other things we can get. Oh, fun fact. Again, spoilers, like I said. So, you can't really do much about this right now, right? And you can't really come back down here until you get to a scripted point after you go up the elevator. But, you see that right there? That block of what looks to be... That's explosives, right? That's something we'll have to come down here later and deal with. How do I get in here again? Because we can't open the door if I'm not mistaken. Also, one of these doors won't open. Oh no, never mind. On a higher difficulty, I think they don't open. Also, we don't have access to the tranquilizer pistol yet. I don't remember quite when we get that. Uh, it's not a thing we can do with the water because the only way we can get back up is there. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm pretty sure that's pentazamine, and we don't really need that. So let's just progress forward. We could probably do a few codec calls, right? We only have access to kernels. We could try this, but it's not going to work. Right? No response. Not yet, anyways. Oh, that's right. It tells you how to open the door. And we heard something. We heard a punch-punch-kick combination. That's not me, by the way, controlling it. That was a scripted thing. $4 years. All right. So basically, the tanker happened 2 years ago. Shadow Moses 4. Now, mind you, that dude got back up, right? He got up and pushed forward. And now, oh, they're knocked out. And if you look closely, you see a familiar sneaking suit. Who's that? That's right, it's Snake, the real Snake. He got in just before us. Like, literally, just before us. It is not... some. Yeah, this is stuff that we already know. But notice how similar the conversation is between here and Metal Gear Solid 1 when we were being taught about this from Mei Ling. Alright? Mind you, they made an addition where you have to go to the node. And I think if you do New Game Plus, you have all the nodes saved. The first thing that's recommended to do in each area is just to go up there, press circle, and you're good to go. Now, we're sneaking in, but we have access to the Big Shell's facilities, right? This only happens the first time for whatever reason. Quite a shock to the system. Login. Okay. So, where is it? Literally just gonna do R this time. Uh, Random date. Well, less random, more. What is the month right now? It's 7. All right. So we go for 7, and the next time that I play this is going to be on the 12th of Friday. So let's make that the 12th. Because you get a special thing if you play the game on your birthday. And I'll at least... Here, I'll even do that. I'll add that. Blood type, question mark, nationality, USA. Okay. The reason that you do the birthday thing is because you get like a happy birthday message or whatever. Put blood on. Okay. And now they will wake up the guards, so we have like to wait until the thing comes down. Oh shit. Again. Again, like almost word for word, Maylene said this to us, right? Word for word, what Maylene told us in Metal Gear Solid 1. The music change. Neither have you, technically, from how it sounds, right? We've learned that it doesn't work that way, right? What does that mean? We've learned that it doesn't work that way. Not I've learned, we've. Because they didn't call us Jack. And this, here we go. President's Day! If you're on Twitter, sometimes you'll occasionally get that. You'll get that on April 30th. Everybody will be tweeting out the meme image or whatever. Lots of codec calls in the beginning. Very astute observation there, Colonel. when we get on the elevator, I'll spoil why I keep bringing up, like, the things that I keep bringing up. First playthrough, I think I mentioned it, but I didn't really talk about it until it became relevant. Because in all honesty, it doesn't really become relevant until, like, near the end of the game. Right? So now that the elevator's back down, we can get the hell out. Look at that. Oh, fuck off. Well, we got spotted, but I don't think it technically gave us it did give us an alert phase, but I don't know if it counted. It doesn't really matter. I should have went a little bit earlier. I keep forgetting how you could walk right past them from behind them and be fine. So I kind of hesitated a little bit too much there. And here's the face of our character. Sons of Liberty. Sons of Liberty. That's the game slowing down. B and C. It's funny he questions that after the fact. This is the map, basically. You're working with 7 sections on 2 sides. 1 and 2. Come on, why is it doing this? It's only with certain cutscenes I'm noticing because it's like it's trying to render too much, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like this happened last time I did a playthrough of this game. I feel like this is a new glitch. Whatever. So here's the big spoiler. Like, the biggest spoiler, if you will. This mission is basically a glorified setup. Right? Now, what I mean by that is, yes, this is a legitimate thing we have to do. Like, we have to go and try and save the day. But the way that it was created, it's created in a way to duplicate the events that occurred for Metal Gear Solid. Right? Colonel isn't Colonel. Colonel's an AI. You'll notice a couple little tweaks here and there. Right? That's why I brought up some of the things that I brought up, how it's an exact duplicate of what Mei Ling told us, how he says certain things like he uses like the terminology of we have learned that it doesn't work that way. Uh there's a couple little things like that, but try not to focus on that too much because you got to keep in mind I'm saying these spoilers because our character doesn't know this information, all right? Our character thinks Colonel Campbell that he's talking to is Colonel Campbell he's talking to. Rosemary is Rosemary. I will say that, though. It is kind of funny how I forgot that in the beginning they go like over a lot of this shit that I really don't need to go over. And it's like distract them. Why distract them when I can literally just walk right past them? We need to get the weapons. I'm trying to think where to get certain things. I know we get the SOCOM from. Oh, I'm glad that didn't get his attention. We get the SOCOM from Pliskin. Uh, nope. I want the map. So we need to get to C, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we gotta go to short C. Oh, they're gonna tell us to go through. We basically just go over top the railing and then shimmy across. So I'm gonna skip this codec call. I might skip some codec calls because I've done this so many times. Yeah. Yep. And then they talk about some with the president and all that and whatnot. We can increase our grip level by doing pull-ups, but I'm not going to do that. There's no reason to do that, in all honesty. Why the hell is this cat not moved yet? There we go. It is triangle to go back up, right? Yes. Okay, good. We didn't die. We didn't commit die in game. I recognize, I remember this map by heart, pretty much. I might have to look at it a couple times to be like, where am I trying to go? This is a familiar looking situation. Now, mind you, we don't have a weapon yet, right? Normally we get the M9. I don't remember where we get the M9 on normal difficulty. We might get it after this situation. But this looks similar to what happened with the Cyborg Ninja, doesn't it? Right? So like I said, this is supposed to be a replica of Shadow Moses. Keep that in mind. Now, even though it's supposed to be a replica of it, that doesn't necessarily mean it's supposed to be, like, an exact copy. Now, if you pay attention to what's going on, right, around you as you progress, because there's an environmental, like, you could basically be a detective. Start shooting at him. One of the, how do I word this? This is a great villain. Everybody hates this character, but they're a great villain. Now, mind you, we can't currently use any of their weapons due to the fact that their weapons are ID locked, right? We know this because of the previous conversation we had, I think. The one that I skipped about going across, I forgot there was more to it than just that. That was a my bad moment. But at the end of the day, we're not really missing out on that much. It's just go to the president, go rescue the president, or something like that. Is basically what we're being told. Dude's fucking chugging down on some fucking blood. Alright, Dracula, easy there. A wizard with knives. The music's starting to play. Oh, there's also another thing that I don't have access to, unfortunately. Now, mind you, we think the gun is locked. Out of ammo. That introduction's one of my favorite to a villain slash future boss fights. One of, not my favorite. You'll see my favorite in a little bit. Calm down. Noticed how both people started out something with an S, right? Boom. Oh yeah. Hello, Iroquois Pliskin, aka Snake. Remember I talked about that detective work? Look at that. Cockroach. We've only seen cockroaches in one place in this game so far. And that's in the very beginning, through the wet route that we took. Now, mind you, this is similar to the VR. Like this is, I think, snippets from VR missions, like a different section or DLC or something like that. You notice what they were showing? Every person they were showing at the end there that was marching was Snake. No, a single survivor. Yeah, that's right. We were told to go rescue the president or whatever. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin. Now, mind you, early on, if we go through that other area, the elevator area, we get a razor we can find, right? During this sequence, if we have that razor, we give it to him for like his facial hair, and he will actually, at the end of the game, shave his facial hair. But now that we don't have that razor, he'll have some facial hair going into it. That blood sucking freak. That was Vamp. Solid as Snake. These are the bosses. We've got Fat Man Fortune, Vamp, and George Sears. I think. Yep. There are more ways to trick positive body IDs than, you would think. It could. Take this too. And then this is where we would give him the razor. I don't know if we have it though. Aren't you gonna answer that? Answer him. If we had the trank gun, I could show off a couple of Easter eggs. 141.80. So, hold on. If you have the knockout gun, you hit him with the knockout gun, then you call him on codec, he'll actually like mumble shit from references from Metal Gear Solid 1, right? Like it like kind of repeats itself up until it gets to the last one, and then he goes like liquid, and then goes back to sleep. Yeah, which was R. No, the name he has is Jack. I don't know if he has a last name technically. We know Jack is the first name. But yeah, we now have a gun. But yeah, that is a couple of things that I missed out on, unfortunately. That's one of the reasons why you can easily tell early on that it's Snake, because he'll mumble shit from, can do stuff like that as well. On the harder difficulties, I'm pretty sure there are, like, multiple things of C4 that we've got to worry about. Not really, but we will. Oh, man. We can also contact her, I believe, for more information. Uh, we can't pick up any of these Marines. 14180. Oh no, we can do it here. My bad. Here we go. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. He starts to mumble right there, liquid, and then it repeats. My bad. Something happens if you knock him out, though. I thought, whatever. I'm glad I tested that out. But yeah, I actually one of the reasons why I'm kind of not going through and like that worried about doing any of the like Easter egg things, in all honesty, is because that was automatic. I realized I think I did a lot of that on my first playthrough. One of my favorite characters. Now, mind you, this character is extremely important. That is Fortune, the daughter of the Marine commander back from the tanker. And she's wanted to die since that point. Because I'm pretty sure her husband was the previous leader of Dead Cell. And the stress may have caused her to lose her child, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong. But basically she's had a rough time of it. One of the most memed moments coming up. A dud. Any day that she doesn't die to her is a bad day. Death. Railgun is what she has. One of the more powerful and overpowered weapons of Metal Gear Solid 4. That's rough, buddy. Shocked or cooked the air a little bit with how many times she fired the rounds and dropped a bunch of seagulls. Alright, I'll be right back. Probably watch the blank screen for. Actually, you know what? We could wait for this to go through. Oh well. Because I just realized something. Like I said, I made some adjustments here, so as soon as this shows, okay, I will pause it. Nope, 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 shit. Alright, I'm going to play a couple minutes of ads, which has been a while since I've done that. When I come back, we'll continue where we left off. Be back momentarily. It's been a while since I've done that. Okay. Yeah, something I've been forgetting to do is run ads every time I step away. Uh, Another thing, I've trying to get into the mindset of just like the mindset I'm normally in when I'm feeling at 100%, right? But I'll tell you what, as much as I seem like I'm good to go, it's tough right now. I got too much heat, I think, yesterday when I was doing the yard work that I was doing, and alongside all the other shit that I did. Also, fun fact: you can do some codec calls into these restrooms if you go there. Like if we go into the women's restroom and get into one of these restrooms. Is it this one? Or is it the men's? It must be the men's restroom then. Anyway, we could actually do a couple of codec calls that'll have some funny moments, right? Like this one, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's similar to. It's similar to. Hold up. It might. We might have to do it after we do this. Hold up. Yes. Designed for the Marines. A Marine Harrier. I didn't think about that. Like, hold on. Oh. I forgot that our blood was changed this early. I forgot that that was talked about. Okay, so we'll have to deal with that later. There's actually a codec call you can get where there's a back and forth between the Colonel, Rosemary, and yourself about having to take care of stuff. We can't go in there because we don't even have a card yet. But yeah, having to deal with stuff like stressful situations. Sometimes you gotta, deal with shit. I love this. You're supposed to meet dude, and you pull a gun on him. Freeze. Like the wrench. Really? This dude's a goat. Kind of a rough time of things. But he is pretty awesome. Peter Stillman. How would he not know who that is if he's a SEAL? You know what I mean? Because he was supposed to be a part of the mission, right? That's another bit of evidence that they give you to tell you he's not who he says he is. I think after we deal with the bombs, we'll wrap up for the evening. It'll be a bit early, that, or I decide to. I was planning on doing the sponsorship stream today, but I think I'm going to do it tomorrow after Minecraft. I haven't watched any Star Wars either. Main reason is because I got to refigure out how to watch the shit. I mean, I know how to watch it, but I lost motivation. I need to regain it. That and I feel like shit. today. Normally I watch it on a day like today, but I'm like, bleh. Now, who could this possibly be? A security systems architect for the big shell. Oh, I wonder who that could possibly be. Hey, greetings and good day, Zon Keith. How are you doing today? Oh no, are you... Wait, hold on. Oh, for an hour. No audio for... I'm so glad I have fucking subtitles on. Oh!
Never defused a bomb before.
My bad.
Hold on a sec. Off to confer with
How am I doing? Well, I'm not doing the greatest today. Yesterday I did a bunch of yard work and got a little bit too much heat.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible.
My whole body's sore and I feel like shit. So it's gonna be a short one today like it was yesterday. Fuck! No audio for... Fuck! Whatever, it's fine.
All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those
True.
now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal because, like I said, I already have a playthrough of this game on record on YouTube, and that has the audio.
But you're more than capable
But
of handling
some of the things that I talked about that required, because
You're up for this.
early on in the beginning, the Colonel,
Are the results in yet?
the Colonel says a couple things that sound weird, and they say a couple things that, like, sound robotic, and there's a reason for that. Damn it.
What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
But yeah, appreciate that. You tell me the audio is out.
This is a C4 bomb.
I'm gonna deal with the C4, and then I'm gonna wrap up. There's
It's live.
7 C4 we need to deal with.
Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
And then next we play this, it'll be on Friday.
This condition.
Because Monday, we'll do Minecraft, and Minecraft will lead into...
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used
the sponsorship game from Stream Elements.
Walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man. Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here.
That is aggravating. Oh, I mean, it sucks, but I'm not going to be too bothered by it.
Spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what? In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well.
I don't think that'll work.
Is.
I mean, I'll probably end up doing another AFK Journey sponsorship thing. But
the sensor also picks
they make a big point whenever you take them to talk about only new accounts will really count. And like,
no, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own.
You know,
followed them like a religion.
I don't know how exactly that works, and I'm not recommending you create multiple accounts or anything like that. All right, that's like something that they make sure to tell you in the sponsorship thing not to do.
He had the right stuff, you know.
So
very unusual about an ability like that. Even
let me.
He got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important.
Yeah, because they do new users. It's always I look forward to the day where I could do it for non-new users.
Right.
All right, if they have any of those.
And now I have to.
But a lot of the things they have is like, hey, like the one that I'm looking at now is a PC only.
All right. I'm activating them.
A PC only thing.
You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area.
Yeah, it does suck, but at the same time, it is what it is, you know.
Just activate the sensors and search.
In the future, maybe it'll get to the point to where I could just play the game type of sponsor, but I'm patient.
Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar.
Hell, if you have Amazon Prime, you could always drop your Amazon Prime sub
Because the radar gets knocked off
token.
when we're spotted.
If that's what you would want to do.
Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
That, or wait for a game you haven't played yet to check out, because that's what I'll be playing. A game that I haven't played yet. I'm trying to wait a year before I play the same game. You know what I mean?
You know this for sure?
Of course.
But we'll see if I'm able to do that.
His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of...
Then again, AFK Journey is probably a good one to do a couple of times every other month or something like that, if I have the opportunity. Because of,
north to south.
Ah, gotcha. Hey, that's fine. I always say, take care of yourself first, you know?
In this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
I'm trying to think of like what the biggest things were that were missed out on with no audio, and honestly, there's not much. There's a couple of music cues that I brought up, hilariously enough, but it's not that big of a deal.
Take this.
But yeah, I was planning on doing that today, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow because I'm just like I'm
security card.
I'm out of it today. I probably sound better than I ever have when I've been out of it, but a lot of that is because I got in like a mindset today where I was like, you know what?
The clearance level.
I'm gonna try to stream how I normally stream, like with the same energy, even though I don't feel like that, and see what happens. I think I'm doing a good job of having that energy. It's hard to do,
You need it to get next door to shell.
but I can do it. Especially when I'm playing a game that I love as much as this is, you know what I mean? I adore these games.
Program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going.
Another reason is if I had my webcam on, you'd be able to tell, trust me. Like, you just like with how my face probably looks, you know? I probably got bags under my eyes because
You'll just slow us down with
I went to bed early, but I had
There's a war
rough
going on
sleep.
here. I don't have
You know what I
time
mean?
to babysit anymore.
Reference to Metal Gear Solid
Why don't you
1.
just let us handle the
I don't have
radio?
time to
You can tell us
babysit
what to do
anymore.
over the radio like
He's
an
talking
original
about
mission
Meryl.
plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous...
I appreciate that.
Who dares?
I mean,
wins.
I like streaming. Like it's a hobby
If anything comes up, let me know.
right now.
My frequency is
14025
Good luck,
4025.
kid. I'll see you later.
So
Semper Fi.
right here, he points it out too.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi.
And who dares wins.
Marine Corps.
Yeah. Now, mind you, we already have the information we need.
CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists?
And if you
then?
know his history, you know he worked
If there's someone to
with
suspect,
the British
my money on you.
forces, you know? It's kind of rude.
I'm...
Just take care of those bombs for now.
The dude who you know is lying to you,
This area soon.
you trust implicitly. Huh.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry.
It is really fun. Metal Gear Solid 5 is extremely fun. It's one of my favorite games in all honesty, but it's a hard game for me to play
Okay.
for a multitude of reasons. One of them is because I've beaten it a couple of times already. Another is because it's an incomplete game, technically, right?
When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
But yeah, this is the spoiler alert. There's a lot of spoilers here. This game is really good when you play it without having those spoilers. That's why I have my first playthrough up on YouTube the way that I do. And anytime I play a game like this that I've played before, I have what I like to call a clean playthrough. And I also have more evidence about how perverted Hideo Kojima is. Which I have no, I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing it out. But yeah, there's a lot of shit to go over, and if at any point in time you're like, what's going on? Ask me, because I pretty much know most, if not everything, that there is to know about this franchise. Now mind you, there's a couple of little secrets that I probably don't know about, or Easter eggs, and the main reason that is because people are still figuring shit out about this game. Right? Like, for example, one of the things that you can do is if you find it early on, you can get a razor, like a shaver, somewhere in this game. And when you first are talking to Pliskin, you can hand it to him after he gives you a pack of cigarettes and a SOCOM pistol. Right? That's like a little Easter egg type thing. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's also hilarious because might not have played all of the games, in all honesty, but I've definitely, like, looked up the lore of the games that I haven't played. And the PSP you're talking about, the PSP game, it's either, Peace Walker or Portable Ops that you played. Peace Walker is the game I'm most familiar with. Also, there's a couple... Hold on.
Raiden, Stillman is a top-notch explosives technician. Follow his orders and disarm the explosives.
How do you do it?
Okay, but exactly who is Peter Stillman?
I'm trying to figure out how to get this
I'll look
one,
him up. Hold on.
Easter egg. Because... Hold up.
Make doubly sure you stay out of the enemy's sight. If the radar goes offline, the sensor is useless. The C4s will become invisible to you again.
Maybe it's... in the other? But yeah, these are one of the Easter eggs I'm trying to figure out how to do again. Hold up.
Raiden.
No. Yeah, we can call him 14025. Fun fact, this game, they didn't start, like, having you save automatically until later. You had to remember this shit. What the hell was it that he just said? For Stillman's?
Raiden. Stillman.
4025. I was like, it's not 14125.
Raiden, there's still C4 in the strut where you are.
Where?
All right, let me give you a hint. Look for a place that guys have never entered up to this point. A special place that guys have wanted to enter but simply couldn't.
Wow,
A place
this is
that
the first time I've heard
the
this.
situation wasn't as such. Oh, looks like you were in there already. My.
That is the first time I've ever heard that, by the way. That's funny. That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about because I kept forgetting to talk to Stillman. And what's funny is that's breaking the fourth wall because watch this. Watch this. Wait. There's a couple of wild voice lines like that. Wait. Ready?
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
And he acts like he doesn't know.
Maybe. Pliskus
Right?
reported
That's
that
because if you are truly lost in this game and you don't know what to do, just use your codec. That's my biggest piece of advice I can give to anybody who's new to this game. If you don't have any clue of what to do, talk to the people on the codec.
So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Now I'm trying to think about what the best path to take is, because in all honesty, it's actually probably going this way is the best way to go. Because if we stop over here, we have to go through... Wait. Yeah, strut A is where we need to go to the bottom of the platform. So we just have to backtrack a little bit. If we go from B, from B to A, we're good. So we want to go down that path. Now, will you give me the information that I want here, or are you going to be like, no, that's not what I wanted to do, but we'll listen to it.
It looks like there are no more bombs in that strut. Now,
on the harder difficulties, there are multiple bombs on the struts.
It's possible the terrorists will
Yeah, we've already heard this. I might not be able to do it yet. I might have had to have done it earlier. Unless I have to call Rose. Do I have to call Rose?
What's up, Jack?
If I can't get it, I'll just step away. But you made a comment about a wild voice line. There's a lot of those in these games.
Jack, it must be so nerve-wracking to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, that was a stupid thing to say. Sorry.
That's all right. It's just that I've never been trained in this stuff.
You okay? Are you feeling well?
Mind you,
I almost threw up
Raiden,
a few times.
Oh, Jack.
our character,
But I'm okay. It's
has
not like I'm in this alone.
never actually done a
Yeah,
field
that's true.
mission.
What do you think about when you're defusing those things?
I don't
We've
think
only
so much
done
as remember
VR
it,
missions up to
and
this
I know
point.
that I need to resist that and keep my mind blank. I can't let myself be overwhelmed by the fear.
Yeah, that's what
So, am I a part of what you try
Stillman
not to remember?
told us about.
I was just kidding. But I guess this isn't a good time for that.
Mind you,
No, it is. And I do think about you. I'm trying to remember what's so special
There-
about April 30th.
there's so many times that,
No,
like,
not yet.
if you actually get into it and you look up memes for Metal Gear Solid 2,
That's a
you'll
deal.
see about all the ridiculous memes that people have for this game. Mind you, this is a game that when it was first out, everybody fucking hated. Right? Not myself, but most people hated this game. And as time has progressed, people have realized this game is actually not that bad. Also, hey, Zunkeef. Right? Now there's a reason you have to do that there, because if you do the same thing here, right? So, there's a lot of wild Easter eggs in this game. Oh, I don't have the right... I know what the problem is. We have to come back here later. I just realized what I don't have. I'm like, I'm missing something, aren't I? And as soon as I thought that, I realized what I'm missing. But yeah, we're playing on normal. On the hardest difficulty, you'll actually have more bombs to deal with. And I don't think I've ever tried to play this game on the hardest difficulty due to the fact that... Hold on. Due to the fact that the hardest difficulty is actually fucking insane. Like, you die super quick if you... Well, actually, if you're on the hardest difficulty, I think if you get spotted, you just fail. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Nothing here.
Okay, good. Now, I need to get over to there. Are you gonna not turn around all the way, douchebag? Oh, no.
There's somebody there.
No, there's not.
Nothing here.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut D. Intensify security measures.
That should get rid of the thing. I'm kind of trying to wait to see if they come all the way down here. I don't think they're going to. We should be fine. Reminds you of the Duke Nukem Easter eggs? Yeah, I've seen some of the Duke Nukem Easter eggs. Yeah, they're pretty up there. Mind you, Metal Gear Solid 1 has a couple of Easter eggs, but not nearly that, like, as many as this game does, because, you know, the game's starting to progress. Metal Gear Solid 3 has quite a few, and Metal Gear Solid 4 is, like, Easter eggs the game. Basically. When it comes to references to other Metal Gear products.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Now we should have the map because we hit the node. Or we didn't hit the node, but we can now. Now, mind you, I think on New Game Plus you have all the map access you could possibly need. If I'm not mistaken... it should be over there. We need to get our shit.
Nothing here.
Gotta be careful not to knock people out because they are literally reporting. And if they don't report in, they'll tell a group to go check it out. How do I deal with you? Oh no, we're fucked.
There's somebody there.
We have a problem. Fuck.
What's that?
It's the enemy.
Can't reload it.
Down.
I'm annoyed by this one. I don't know why I don't have the fucking knockout pistol. I don't remember where to get it. I don't remember where to get the knockout pistol, man, and that's fucking me up. Because I don't have a suppressor. Oh, fuck off, you cocksuckers! That's a little trick you can do. You can just leave the area and come back, and it kind of resets everybody.
somebody. Who is that? I got him. Send reinforcements.
It's the enemy. I need help.
I'm like rolling my eyes at the stupidity that I have to deal with here. If you come up this fucking stairway, there's no reason they should come up this stairway. Good. I'm so annoyed right now. This is the worst I've ever had in this fucking room, in all honesty. Normally I've knocked I've knocked people out and left the room so the security doesn't come by. You know what the issue is? I fucking rolled dude over my shoulder and didn't knock him out like I should have. That's where I fucked up. That and I didn't trust myself when I thought to hit the C4 early.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Nothing here.
Because the C4 is over. Oh, you
There's somebody there.
got to be shitting me. Fuck you! Get up!
Enemy. I need help.
Who's there?
Communications with Strut D have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
This is what I should have done from the beginning. I should have dropped down here, and I should have hit the coolant first before I got the thing.
Nothing else to report.
So aggravated. With my
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut D. Intensify security.
roll my eyes harder. Do not come toward me. Thank you.
There's somebody there.
No, there isn't. See, that's the one interesting thing about this. They've upgraded from the previous game where you had to be, like, in their vision to get seen, to where now they have a little bit of a sight point. Oh, shit. I need you guys to fuck off. They're not going to come all the way back here, I know that much. He didn't use his radio, so... Well, go fuck yourself. How about that, huh? I didn't want to kill anybody, but you know what? Go fuck yourself. Actually, give me that. I want that loot. I was trying to be nice. Mind you, there is a playthrough I'm going to have to do in the future where I go through all the difficulties and get all of the collectibles and shit, but that's something I don't really care to do, in all honesty, because it doesn't really give you anything. Oh, fun fact! Just like with Metal Gear Solid, this is how you fast travel in this game. Now that we got a cardboard box, hell yeah, let's go.
There's somebody there.
What does box 5 give us? To transport game software. So, if we go to the cardboard box and just sit right here, boom, fast travel. Wait. Wait.
Nothing here.
Is it not going to take us where I want to go? Oh, that's right. You have to actually get on the conveyor belt. I forgot about that part. You have to walk onto the conveyor belt. So boom, there we go. Fast travel. And you can only fast travel wherever you find conveyor belts. There's a couple of places you can go. We just got the digital camera. Hell yeah. Is there anything else here? Or no? No, nothing else. Okay. And I do believe there is no fast travel in either Metal Gear Solid 4 or 3. There is a fast travel method you could utilize in Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. Oh! By the way, if you ever do decide to pick up Phantom Pain, you don't really have to get Ground Zeroes. Ground Zeroes does kind of give you information on like the lead up to Phantom Pain, but you really won't be missing out on anything if you decide to say screw it and just get Phantom Pain. Ground Zeroes is honestly kind of a meh. It's like an in-between game. Like if it's on sale for 15 bucks, it's worth it. Maybe 20, maybe 20. But it is a short experience.
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
Hey, a cyborg ninja. We recognize that from Metal Gear Solid 1. Wait, you weren't here for yesterday's stream, or 2 days ago, or last week's stream, I should say.
Fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though.
We
I
could have
saw a man
actually,
hiding on
we
that
could have
cardboard
actually
box.
watched the cardboard
On the
box.
connecting bridge to Shell
Yep.
2. So you believe me this time?
We could have seen Snake using a cardboard box.
We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Yeah, last time she played that song and dance. What a hell of a badass, huh? No momentum whatsoever, gets a jump that's that high, jumps over top the railing, and disappears.
I saw a female soldier. Russian. Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
He speaks from experience. She kicked my ass on the tanker section. Also, might as well do what we need to do over here. this is a great place to put a thing of explosives. On the spot the Harrier sits, you know? The vehicle that you have that... Why don't we... This is something that I've always thought. Why do we never do anything about the Harrier? Like, we could take this fucking thing out right here, right now.
Planted on the Harrier 2, stationed on the roof.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives is
Oh, we
insufficient.
never got the codec call for the other one. Whoops.
Right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, right? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Now, mind you, as we're doing the C4, Pliskin is also doing the C4 on the other strut, right? So, Pliskin has a couple more to deal with, just like we have a couple more to deal with. But yeah, basically, you know how the way that I know that I've had one of my days where I'm like, bleh, is because I'll look at the timer, like I'll see how long the quote-unquote session of the stream has gone, and I'll see that it's been like an hour and 44 minutes, and I'm like, oh my god, it feels like it's been so long. Now that's only happens rarely, right? Because normally I'll look over and I'll be like, holy shit, I've been streaming for 6 hours. Wow. You got anything to say, Pliskin?
One more bomb defused.
There we go. We can talk to him
There
about
was
his
one
shit
I
too.
managed to find
I
only
forgot
because
about
took
this.
A good look at first-person view. You should try it too.
Never mind. Maybe he doesn't get into specifics.
Raiden, don't ever turn your back on that Olga woman. Olga Gerlukovich, daughter of Colonel Sergei Gerlukovich, ex-GRU and former Spetsnaz commander. She's the leader of Colonel Gerlukovich's private army that's been wandering around the Big Shell. Those men were gathered by Colonel Gerlukovich. Following his death, she inherited his command and now exercises full control. Her father's name was widely respected throughout the old Soviet regime, and he was the goal of just about every military man.
Why would a respected soldier become a leader of those cutthroats?
The collapse of the Republic resulted in a lot of unemployed soldiers. Most found themselves suddenly cast out into the civilian world, hopelessly lost. The colonel took these men in. He organized a mercenary army and led his men from battle to battle in various disputed regions around the world, hoping that one day he would rebuild his homeland. Rumor has it that during the Shadow Moses incident, he planned a rendezvous with Liquid Snake's men and assist in their uprising. I assume that the revolt figured into his reconstruction plans for the Soviet regime. I also heard that Ocelot, Liquid's right-hand man, was an old friend of the Colonel's back in the old days.
Yeah, it's not
of the
like you
Soviet
actually
Union.
witnessed
In
this
any
shit and
case,
experienced
Olga
it.
inherited her father's
Snake.
military genius and has become a force to be reckoned with. She was born and raised on the battlefield, and she's as tough as she looks. Not my ideal choice for a date.
That's where we disagree, Snake.
No, I haven't had the pleasure.
She can
Just
kick
remember
my
what I
ass any
said.
day.
Don't turn your back on her.
But yeah, something else I gotta show off too, because I don't know if I've shown it off before, or at least
Freeze! Huh?
we tell him to freeze. Don't kill me.
Don't kill me.
I just realized something. Because there used to be a pressure sensitivity when it comes to the controllers, right? So if I release square, he's gonna get shot in the arm. Didn't want to do that. But yeah, we can get their we can get their thing there. Their whatchamacallit.
Freeze!
Their dog tags.
Don't.
And other shit too.
Please don't.
Well, that's annoying. Box 3. Where does box 3 go? To transport daily supplies. Oh shit. Hey, green is a good day, Ray. How are you doing today? Huh? What's that? Pretty much. Let me off. Thank you. I think I'm gonna kill you. A little bit of a neck snapping. Thank you. Hello.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Like, are you talking about literally as in temperature-wise, or metaphorically as in rage? Rage. Ah, gotcha. I've had days like that as well. Anything you want to vent about, or is it more of just like a it'll blow over when it blows over situation? Oh, never mind. I see what kind of rage it is. It's a gamer rage. Gotcha. Where's the next? Wait. I want to see where this box takes us. Because we've got to get the other cardboard boxes around. I don't remember where all of them are. But we gotta see where this takes us. I would imagine... Is it Margit? Godfrey? Or... Shit, there's a couple of bosses I could be very familiar with. Radon? No. Oh, that. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Is that the actual fight, or is that the... Oh, so that takes us over to here. Oh, no. Oh, son of a bitch. I did not want to go like that. Whatever.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need...
Alright. We're good. I don't remember their name, but yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. Is that the one where you gotta fight to get to Ronnie, or is that the one... No, that's gotta be the Ronnie fight, because... Yeah, Royal Knight Loretta. Get the hell out of here, Cypher. Keep doing the wrong button. Because I want to get to the Strut F warehouse, which we can't really do much with right now. But yeah, Royal Knight Loretta. That's an annoying fight. Ah, we get the M9! Fucking finally! I should have came here to get the M9 immediately. That would have saved us so much heartache. But oh well. Also, I think we get the SOCOM suppressor in this area somewhere. Shut up. We also have to get that book so we can do a couple of Easter egg things, too. 35 minutes and 6 tries. Oh, we need to call Stillman. and tell him what we just did.
This is Raiden. I just
That's
finished
annoying.
the C4 in Strut.
And with as much experience as you have with the game, I could understand why you raged.
You're taking
But
too much time. You should work a little faster.
There's no time, Raiden. I've got my hands full here, so it doesn't look like I can help you. It's in your hands.
Well done. It looks like there
Wait.
are no more bombs in that
What?
front. Now, head for the other
Anyways,
space.
I get why you're ragey, but you gotta also understand there are certain... Oh, motherfucker. Where does box 2 take us? Electrical appliances. Each one of these boxes, I think, takes us to a different strut. Oh god, don't notice the box. Don't notice the box. Don't notice the box. Don't notice the box. Okay, he shot at the box, but they didn't do anything after that? Okay. Don't fucking dare. Don't you dare. Fuck off. Motherfucker. You all died. God damn it. God! I don't know why I put the cigarettes on. Fuck off with that motherfucking shit. I am fucking not playing as well as I could be playing. Unbelievably fucking annoying this shit is. You know what? Just fucking kill me. Honestly, just kill me. Yeah, honestly, just fucking kill me.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me!
I am not playing as well as I can be.
Jack!
The fat roll. Well, you can always rip off some of your armor. Unless there's a reason you're doing a fat roll build. Unfortunately, not in this game. Oh, I gotta do... that's why I hate dying. In this fucking game. Oh well. Anyways. It's similar in this one. But it gets... It's not the best until Metal Gear Solid 3, I think, with the snakes. Because we can't really see the snake when we get, done with the tanker.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
How the fuck did you know where I was at, bitch? I'm aggravated about what just happened. I mean, like I said, I'm one of those people that I like to be able to roll, so, like, armor at the end of the day isn't really... the best. Fuck, I fucked up. I didn't mean to do that.
Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Oh, that just sounds like a hell of a build. How long is it going to take before you're not fat rolling anymore? I should be able to use a cardboard box here and not get fucked over. Then again, I probably should just, you know, do this. Another way to tell that I'm not feeling 100%. The fact that I'm playing as poorly as I am, because I'm not thinking straight. 20 to 30 levels. That's not that bad. It's annoying. Hey, SOCOM suppressor, let's fucking go. And what is that?
Nothing here.
A mine detector. Well, we got a suppressor for our SOCOM. Awesome. Now where do we need to go? A and A, B. That's not that bad. I'm waiting for this dude to turn. Need to get that book.
Freeze!
Why are you late with your status report? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No? Alright. Maybe not. Okay, we got the book. There it is. We need to leave and then come back. Because guards will come at that point, and we gotta reset the guards.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now.
Oh, this one?
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There were all these tourists around you in front of the federal
Rune
hall.
grinding?
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler building.
Yep.
And then you showed up and started
Anytime you
mouthing
talk
off.
about something
You were
classic
like,
when it
"No,
comes to a
it's the
Souls
Empire
game,
State."
I
it's
said the
either you're getting your
Chrysler
ass
building
handed
in
to you,
Godzilla.
or
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the term.
you're grinding
I
out
was
souls or
insisting I was
runes or
right, and
blood
you were doing the
echoes
same.
or
The
whatever
next
the hell
thing
it's
we knew,
going to
the
be.
Japanese
What do
women
you
had
think
gone
the
away,
next game's gonna
and we
be?
ended up going to the Skyscraper
Because
Museum to
Miyazaki
see
was doing
where
an
the Puerto
interview.
Rico
Sorry for interrupting
We
this.
argued
If
all
you
the
actually
way
give
to
a shit to
Battery
hear
Park.
this
And for
without me
nothing.
interrupting,
Since the museum
you can
was
watch the
closed,
actual playthrough I have on
we
my YouTube.
went our separate ways from the
Um,
museum. And then I found you again by coincidence. out
Anyways.
in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually
Not
working at the
100%
same
sure
place.
how you're rune grinding.
That night we went
You
up to
killed the
top of
dragon, right?
Empire
You got the
State.
70k souls or runes from the
I could
dragon?
look down on the Chrysler building from 100.
I would imagine that was the first thing you did.
I felt
I did that
overwhelmed.
last night, or not
I
last
didn't
night, the
care
other day.
anymore who was
The other
right.
day. Yeah, it was the other day.
Our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know.
How?
I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
How? Oh, so let me guess. If you after killing the dragon do some sort of a reset, you'll get your you'll get the dragon back, but you'll keep the runes, right? It's something like that. But I killed the dragon in New Game Plus recently, and boy, oh boy, it gave a lot more than 70k runes. Oh, I'm so glad I got the suppressor. Is this right? Yeah, this is right. Oh, let's call Stillman, see if he tells us where this one's at. I know where it's at.
There are still bombs in that area that haven't been disposed of. Search carefully. No one's going to leave a bomb in a place that easy to reach. It would be more worthwhile to search convoluted areas that can't be reached simply by walking.
Oh, that's cheeky.
There are still bombs in that area that haven't been disposed of. Search carefully. No one's going to leave a bomb in a place that easy to reach. It would be more worthwhile to search convoluted areas that can't be reached simply by walking.
So that's him telling us where to go to get the bomb, basically. I've played this on lower difficulties enough to recognize this by heart. There's a day where I'm gonna have to play this on the hardest difficulty. I think I did a playthrough on the hardest difficulty of the first game. And the main way I was able to do that is basically by killing a lot of enemies to get the rations. Man, I kind of think I know how it will be done to do a playthrough on the hardest difficulty on 1 without killing anybody, but it is... I don't know if I'll do that. I like playing this game too much to fucking struggle that much, but I don't know.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in strut A.
Got you. It takes 5 minutes with bleed.
Explosives were planted
That's
in the
very
cloakroom
interesting.
on the first floor.
Good work. Only one more.
I'm not sure where the good
You read me, Pete.
I'm here.
where the good
Raiden, you need
rune
this too.
grinding
I'm listening.
spots
I checked out
are.
the bottom of strut H for you.
Oh,
Pete.
holy shit! Did you see some of the secrets with the DLC? There's like a way to get permanent, you can like go to the shop to get root resin and not root resin, string and something else, because there are like 5 or 6 pots that are hanging in different areas in the DLC. I have to look it up again, but holy shit, I can't wait to get into the DLC area with my main playthrough. I'm not gonna do that shit with my second playthrough.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find
Yeah,
the
sure, of
thing
course.
anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I will see for myself.
You can't move fast
Remember
enough.
early on at the beginning of this game?
I can try the
That's
spray from a distance.
that.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Oh god, yeah?
Should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
Here it is, big reveal.
5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And a church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
So, what do we got? We've got the bomb over here, and I'm pretty sure we have to go from B to C back to A, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if it forces us to go get the sensor. What's the cheese way, by the way? I'm trying to think of it, and the only thing I could really think of is sitting up top and, like, using poison and possibly even rot. But in all honesty, that sounds like it would take way too long. Is there a way you can get them to jump to their death? Ah, okay, I see. I see. Oh shit! We need to get that box. Box number 1! Perishable foods. That takes us to... the dining hall. Transformers, probably the electronic one. Warehouse we've been to.
Who's there? Who's there?
Motherfucker! Are you kidding me?
Enemy sight. Requesting backup.
Well, guess what? You get to die for your fucking shit, dumbass. Alright. But yeah, we're almost to the point where I'm gonna be quote-unquote wrapping up.
There's somebody there. Who's that?
It is... yeah. Okay, so let's see. Basically, doing it the route that I did is the recommended route to do. Because if you don't do it this way, then what ends up happening... fuck.
It's the...
Anyways, if you don't do it this way, you might have some issues with doing the backtracking.
Frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course, I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
I hope we don't have to collect it, because I
The
don't need
shorter
it.
the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Ryden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Okay. So it basically is waiting for us to go get that, and then after we get it, that's when the timer starts. I'll check that out after we get done with this. We're almost there. Okay, we need to go back and then come back and reset that because I'm pretty sure the people are going to walk through there. So that should be good now. It should have reset because of the thing's over. It has. See, that's one of the great things about playing this game as many times as I have. I pretty much know everything there is to fucking know. Well, screw it. If the Cypher doesn't want to die, don't need it to. Now we could probably do that codec call that I was talking about earlier. Now that we have a book in our hands. I don't think that'll work. Hold up.
Ryden, go pick up the new.
Do we
sensor
have to deal
Stillman
with
told you
this
about.
first?
The one that can detect odorless C4s.
Or is it
Head
in...
for the kitchen
Hold
off
on.
Strut C's mess hall. That's the room Stillman was
Yeah.
hiding in, and
Yeah.
He's left the sensor there for you.
Colonel, do you really think they'll blow up the big shell?
It's highly possible. We'll have to listen to their demands in full. They are pros. They won't hesitate to take the upper hand if they see an opening.
Do you plan on meeting their demands?
Absolutely not. You're the only person I can depend on. You must remove the explosives quickly.
Damn it! Where the... Oh, I think I know where it is. Hold up. Is it... Now can we do the call?
Ryden, go.
No.
If the big shell explodes, massive quantities of chlorinated chemicals used in killing marine bacteria will go up in flames along with the crude oil. If that happens, expect a large amount of harmful chemical substances, including dioxins, to be released into the atmosphere. Dioxins are common nomenclature for polychlorinated dibenzodioxin and polychlorinated dibenzofuran. They are organic chloride compounds that are highly acute and toxic, and are powerful chemicals that can cause cancer, genetic disorders, and birth defects. On top of that, they do not decompose easily, nor dissolve in water, making it easy for them to accumulate within the bodies of living organisms. The environmental impact on the bay and coastal area ecosystem would be unfathomable. Environmental restoration would likely require several generations. That is why we cannot allow them to blow up the big shell.
So I can say it here now.
You must disarm the...
Because I brought it up earlier. You kind of hear how he talks, right? How the Colonel's talking. Some of it doesn't sound... Like, it sounds very... acute, for lack of better terminology, I suppose. Also, I can't get the fucking thing for some reason. I think it has to happen before you meet Stillman. But there's a codec call you can get if you, like, have a book in your hand and you're in the thing, and, like, it's a back and forth between Colonel and Rose, and, like, basically an insinuation that you're, you know, spanking the monkey, and Rose is all, like, disgusted about it or whatever, especially if you do it in the woman's bathroom, in quotation marks.
How's your invisible bomb?
Like, that's why I was trying to get the show again, when you were talking about a wild line earlier. It was on Keith.
A few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin!
This is another reason why I call Snake a dumbass.
Damn, that was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
Hardest
400
difficulty,
seconds?
I think it's like
Right.
250
Get
seconds
to
or
the
some
bottom
shit
of
like that.
strut A now.
Right? Or 300 seconds? It might be 300 seconds across the board. I'm not 100% sure. I've not really played this game on the hardest difficulty. I really should at some point. But today is not one of those days. After we deal with, this bomb, we will then... We might have to do... I might force myself to go a little bit longer. Main reason is because I'm kind of looking forward to one of my favorite characters of all time in any of the Metal Gear games. One of my favorite bosses of all time in any of the Metal Gear games, in all honesty.
There's somebody there. Oh, oh. Who is that?
Did we make it?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Nope. Oh, suck my left nut, you whore. I don't really care about the alert. I do not care about the alert. At all. Might not be able to use the, elevator here. Are we talking original Metal Gear, or are we talking about Metal Gear Solid 3? Like, is it the boss itself is old, or the boss in the games is old? Right?
All for what?
Fat man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right. Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
Because if you're talking about, the end,
No, you can.
I understand why that's one of your favorite. Psycho Mantis? Yeah, that's a lot of people's favorite boss, honestly. Everybody really likes Psycho Mantis. Psycho Mantis is the boss that actually gave me the most trouble during my most recent playthrough, in all honesty. Kicked my ass. Got a little bit of rage out of me, in all honesty. Oh, the controller trick is the best. I think you might be able to eat, you might be able to eat Pentazemin in order to actually fight him as well, because they make a comment about the psychological effects that it has. I pointed this out right at the beginning of the game, by the way.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Stillman got blown up.
Any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
So, I was thinking we would wrap up, like, at this point, right after that, and then come back to this on Friday. But in all honesty, I kind of want to fight the next couple of bosses, and they're pretty quick to get there.
The terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed. Shot in the
Nah.
head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
Looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation.
Hear that?
He is not a
Right?
factor in this mission.
Not included in the
What do you
simulation.
mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All
Bullshit.
they can do is wait. In
Like
the
they wouldn't
meantime,
plan another
you're our only
infiltration.
I understand.
hope. Raiden, go and rescue the president. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Alright, are you ready for one of the best boss fights of all time? I'm saying that with as much sarcasm as possible. You wanna know what this boss fight is? This boss fight is survive. That's what this boss fight is.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you?
Now we gotta wait for a goddamn elevator.
Maybe you can give me death.
That's the boss
My
fight.
name is Fortune.
The elevator.
Lucky in war and nothing else.
I say that jokingly. Lucky in war and nothing else. That sucks.
Hurry. Kill me, please.
Also, she thinks that Snake killed her father when it was really Dio. I mean, Ocelot. One of the best songs of all time, Yell Dead Cell. I'm not even gonna bother shooting. There's no point. Grenades don't go off next to her. Bullets completely avoid her. We're just gonna stand here. I think this is an okay spot to stand. Literally not even moving. That's hilarious. Oh shit, I didn't realize it pierced through like that. Rude. The game does not like this. The game does not like this.
Right? Fat Man just contacted us directly.
Fat Man called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds.
Yeah,
remaining.
it's 300 seconds on the harder
Planning on
difficulties for
taking
sure.
this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
After this, I think it goes into a cutscene. Hopefully I'll have enough time, but I do need to step away for a moment. I will be back momentarily.
Say,
Wait, yeah, okay, be right back.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one. Really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later. Then.
Now!
But yeah, I've been stepping away on the cutscenes because I've seen these so many fucking times.
Damn.
Yeah, he's upset that he, killed the wrong member of Dead Cell.
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No. That death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again?
I will say, there are multiple ways to try and figure that one out, you know?
How much longer, Dad?
I had to come back really quickly. I'm gonna have to step away once again, but I wanted to pause it before the timer started. Because I think we could make it if we let it go for like 100 seconds at least, but I don't want to risk that. Because I'm not sure if we get a codec call after, like this right here. The first time I remember seeing this, I was like, pull the trigger? Like, do you really think the round's gonna dodge at that point?
But you couldn't kill me either.
I mean, there's a good reason that he doesn't do that.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen.
Motherfucker's still alive.
I died once already.
Where's some garlic when you need it, man? Motherfucking vampire ass bitch. The fuck you mean? Right? I'm freaked out the first time I saw that. I was like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to defeat him? You know? Thankfully, it doesn't have the time running when you're, not focused. Anyways, I'm going to step away again, and it's going to take me a few minutes to deal with what I need to deal with. Also, if you look at the map, I mean, based off of my knowledge, it actually isn't. I'm going to run a couple minutes of ads, and when I come back, I'll kind of explain. Anyways, you're right about the garlic being a stereotype thing. The reason I said not really is because, well, it isn't really garlic. The way that we deal with them, I always jokingly call it garlic. Guess who forgot about the claymores? That's right! I did! Let's go deal with this individual, as well as the explosivos. Oh, that's kind of a dick move to put him over there like that. Oh, the fucking lag spike prevented me from actually grabbing dude there. That's aggravating. It's FA all the way to, yeah, FA all the way to that. I remember correctly. I guess you get to live for today.
Freeze!
That should be fine. We should be able to leave before he actually puts his hands down, so he resets. He resets and we're good to go. Oh, look at that. I'm glad we have the mine detector out. Ah!
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth equipped Claymore
We actually got to see a little bit of,
Use the mine detector.
the armor.
Identify yourself.
That's kind of funny.
Just call me Deep Throat.
The Informer? You mean the from Shadow Moses? Right?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Again.
Colonel, someone calling himself
Very
Mr.
similar
X just
to
contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No.
Metal Gear
And
Solid.
whoever it wasn't a burst
Again.
transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too, but the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
I did not fucking... Fuck! I don't care. I just don't care. I'm just gonna run through and fucking get blown up by all the fucking shit. I do not care. I'm so mad about that. I am so mad about that. I fucking pressed X and I held it down while moving, and it caused me to do the roll forward. I'm all fucked up today, man. This is probably my worst showing ever of a run. Oh shit. Please. Okay, you fucking cock. Blow up! God damn. How annoying. Yeah. That right there should go to show how poorly I feel today. Because holy shit. I have never played this bad before. I'm just not focused. At all. But I have to do this boss fight. I have to. It's my favorite character. Or I shouldn't say character, I should say villain. And boss fight.
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he dead, Sal?
I am Fat Man. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer. And can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time. And life. Don't you tell me this sound. I used to hang around department store clock counters.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this dude is goated. Also, there's a for whatever reason, whenever I play this game on the emulator, there's a visual glitch. His texture should not look the way that it does. His face should not look that way. There's really no way for me to fix it though. Drinking wine out of a fucking straw.
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom?
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
Come on, game. It sucks that it's playing slow like this. I don't know why.
What the hell are you talking about? Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you!
Oh yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman, he had your number!
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage, or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. It set me free, you know. Opened the way to a new dimension. So that I could become the Emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist! That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move!
So this is like a ridiculous boss fight. I love it though. Hit him! Fucker. It wasn't locking on. Please? Motherfucker. There's a way to, like, get him in a cycle and, like, immediately obliterate him, but I don't know what it is. Hello?
How about a little time off?
Please lock on to this fucker. Motherfucker, come on. Oh, we only have 2 rounds left. Oh, shit. Come on. Bitch. Fuck! Got him. All right. There we go. I could have done much better during this fight.
My suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
skillful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place. Huh? No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me, I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big show with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
One of the main reasons why this character is one of my favorite bosses is because of laugh and grow fat shit. Just like, dude's literally dying and he doesn't care. He knows what he's all about. Give me Peter Stillman's tags. Alright.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized.
Let's go.
One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
We took it anyway.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell, too?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the President and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the President is?
No, that one's all yours.
The President is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
Yeah, are you not realizing he's not part of the fucking navies yet, dude? I'm going through and getting this done with too because it's right here. Then we'll wrap up after this because I think there's like no more cutscenes after this.
You passed with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
I'm like you. I have no name.
If you look carefully enough, you can actually see the face of the person behind the mask. I mean, I already know who it is.
But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Are
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lalilulelo.
Remember what I said yesterday about the Lalelulelo? Anybody who says that is actually working for the Patriots, and they're not able to say Patriots, so instead they have a verbal tick where they say Lalelulelo.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you back.
So this person's working for the Patriots.
Intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail. Ames has been fitted with the same type of VIP.
Now, fun fact about Ames. Ames is also someone we can learn more about is if we read the things we can read in, like, the briefing section.
There's no reason for me to believe
And Ames used to date Nastasha.
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall. In the Shell 1 core, you'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect unamplified. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core. Take this. The security guard will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Now here's a question. How the hell, this is the big shell, right? How in the hell do the terrorists have the biometrics to enter that? You know what I mean? Like, they didn't set that shit up. That shit was already set up beforehand. The biometric scanners.
They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man with half a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Gotta wonder why they were carrying something around like that when they were just doing an inspection or whatever the hell it was. Exactly.
But they have to, because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up? But why? For what?
For the Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal mid-capable Leopold Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
What's this for?
A cell
You
phone.
might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for?
That cell phone actually does give us quite a bit of information if we pay attention to it.
Colonel, who was that man just now?
He's
But yeah.
not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
Okay. Made it pretty far in 3 hours. Took out a couple bosses. I'm trying to think of everything that's left and how much time we have, like, remaining in this game, because after we get to the core, well, first we got to go to the warehouse, then back to the core after we get what we need there. After the core, we have to get to the other core. What else after the core? There's a couple of things we got to do at the core. So we probably got another at least 6 hours, probably another 9 hours to go, in all honesty. I'll save it here and wrap up, I think. It's a little bit early, but I'm out of it.
Jack, do you need
I
to
won't.
save?
I'm gonna do my little wrap up for YouTube and then check that out. Unless you want me to check it out on stream, that's fine with me.
Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no
You hear that?
doubt that it
The
was
right
him.
arm was
That
missing.
body belongs to Solid Snake.
Well, the only reason a right
So the
arm
head
would
of
be
the
missing.
terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind
So,
of hoping to meet the legend
again.
in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this.
I'm getting
incident.
interrupted because I'm getting distracted.
The President
Anyways.
needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel.
You just
and
said this.
Infiltrate the core section.
So they talk about the right arm missing. That's important because if you remember, Ocelot had Liquid's arm. And remember, Liquid is a clone of Solid Snake. Alright? So... That is how we got that information. Anyways, I'm out. Let me exit out of this crap. I'll pause it here, and then I will do this, and then I will do this, and then this. And then you know what? Pop you up, and what do you got for me? How long is this? 11K every 20 seconds. Oh, is this where you're grinding at?
You guys with another Elden Ring rune farm, and as you can see right here, we're doing the bird farm. Now the bird farm, it's really good. It's even good for really late game, and if you have a gold scarab, you'll be getting 13,000 every single time that you do this, and it takes like 15 to 20 seconds to do it. Without the gold scarab, you'll be getting like 11,000, and it's good for even late game, very good for mid game, and extremely good for early game. The only requirements is you have to...
That's actually pretty slick. That's pretty slick. I like little grind things like that, in all honesty. If I go here, it's gonna show, yeah, it's gonna show the little thing. I ain't putting that on. Anyways, I had a good time today. Went longer than I actually thought I would, in all honesty. But I can't really go much longer, because I'm gonna get some soup, and hopefully that'll help me feel a little bit better, and go from there. Yeah, I know, because you have to actually... You have to get Vare to move in order to get access to that location early without going through the thing, and I think the only way to get Vare to move is to kill... Yeah. Kill Godric, or whatever his name is. Anyways. I'm gonna turn this off because there's no point of it. Tomorrow, Monday, we're gonna start with Minecraft. I haven't watched Star Wars, and I'm not going to after the stream. I'll probably start watching Star Wars again sometime after Monday. But after we get done with Minecraft, I'm probably not gonna play Metal Gear Solid. I'm probably gonna actually do the sponsorship stream thing after that, and then probably play Minecraft after that. We'll see, though. Did I say Minecraft after that? I meant to say Metal Gear. My bad. I'm a bit out of it today. Anyways, I do thank you for stopping by. All y'all, I hope you all enjoyed. If you have, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links if you're watching on YouTube. Exclamation point links like so if you're watching on Twitch. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT for Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late. As well as we can go to communicate with other citizens of the kingdom. Whatever else catch your fancy through all my links. Until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.